Today I'm doing a record that I was quite upset to discover is nearly 20 years old. In a couple of months' time it will be 20 years old, and that it really bothers me because I remember when this came out and it does not feel like it was 20 years ago. But it is the album Hold Your Colour by Pendulum. This is their debut album following a huge string of singles. This is kind of just sort of a summation of the singles they released like the 2 years prior, basically. But I think it's quite a special album, certainly for me personally. This kind of got me into a lot of drum and bass, which for some people probably is sacrilegious, because I know that a lot of quote-unquote true drum and bass producers were not big fans of these guys. But I think for me, this kind of, at the time, hit the perfect balance of accessibility while still being, you know, electronic drum and bass driven music. And the songs really still hold a special place in my mind. Yeah, I absolutely love it. Probably the song that most people will know from this album is the song Slam, which I think, certainly for me, the music video in my memory is kind of like the first viral music video that I can think of. Certainly like in the internet era. It would have come out around the sort of time where video streaming was becoming more of a thing, and it wasn't that long before YouTube came out, and I vividly remember seeing that video with the, you know, this large rotund businessman taking his shirt off and dancing in the street. So the album did pretty well, certainly in the UK, and it did get a chart position in Australia as well, 77. In the UK it hit number 29, and then dance and independent albums it hit number 2 and number 1 respectively. The song Slam is kind of the one that everybody remembers from this. Maybe you've got things like Tarantula, which is also a very popular song. Fasten Your Seatbelt as well, very popular. Again, all singles. But for me, it's kind of the deep cuts, the ones that were only on that initial vinyl release, that are actually the really key ones. The tracks on here, if you are only familiar with their big songs and something like Slam, I think you might be quite surprised by the sort of hidden bits and pieces on here, the little gems. As I said, especially Girl in the Fire and Still Grey. If you're not familiar with them, do check them out, because they are excellent songs, and this is an excellent album.